What's in front of me right now is GD Colin's icon kit, and if you go over to here, it will reveal a majority of the 2.2 icons that are going to be coming in that update. And so today, if we go down to my other tab, we have a tier list, and we are going to be ranking every single one of these icons all the way from SS tier and then all the way down to F tier. In this episode, we're going to rate all the ship and ball icons, so this is definitely going to take a while, so let's get started. So let's start this off and let's reveal all the icons. Let's see how many ships we got to deal with. Let's see. Oh my. The reason why we're starting on ships and ball icons is because there's no new cube icons, unfortunately. But we have so many new icons anyway to look at. So, all right, let's get started. Let's get started with the first one. I believe the first one is this one, right? I don't hate this one. It's just a little bit boring. I like the little side gun here. That's kind of cool. I'm honestly not a huge fan of it, so I think I'm going to throw it in C. All right, what's our next one? This one. Okay, this one's actually kind of cool. By the way, I personally am pretty prideful of my icons. I think they look really cool. So this is going to be like an interesting experience for me to see if I want to actually like change any of my icons once 2.2 comes around. I'm going to put this one in B tier, I think. I don't think I would personally use that, but I definitely like the look of it. All right, this one's just like weird. I would never use this. I don't think it's bad enough for an F tier though, so I'll place it in D tier. Here we go. Next one. Oh, wait, this actually kind of looks cool. Actually, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this one. I'll put this one in B because I like the plane design, like the actual like real life plane design. I think that's dope. So far, nothing's hitting yet. And this is definitely not helping, dude. All right, listen, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I'm going to throw this down here. I know people who like to use these kinds of like icons, like this, like wacky icons, I guess. Not for me, not for me. Next one. This one's, it's a little like, I don't know. It's a little bland. I'm going to throw this one in C tier next to the first one. This one's kind of cool, but it's a little chunky. Although I'm not going to lie, I probably would use this for fun. I actually don't hate it, so I think I'm going to put it in B tier. And we got the next one. All right. Yeah. It's like the worm one where it's like, it's just not for me. But honestly, I don't hate this one. I'm not like strongly opposed to this one, so I think I'm actually going to put this one in D tier. I'm not going to lie. This one's all right. They're all like fat ships. The design is cool. I'll put it in B tier. Nothing really else to say. This one's pretty neat. I like how it takes like the original ship design and like really makes it all like these jagged kind of like lines. I think this deserves a nice place in the B tier, I think. I really don't know what this thing is supposed to be, but I kind of mess with it. I literally don't know what else to say about this ship. I just feel like it's cool, so I think I'm gonna have our first A tier right here. This one's pretty similar to the one we ranked earlier. This one, this little guy. I actually like this one better. I think I'll put it a tier higher than what we put the original one in. Because of that, we got our second A tier. There we go. All right. This ship. I can't hate it, but I don't love it, so I'll put it in B tier. This just looks like a satisfying ship to play with, so I don't really hate it. I don't know. This one's going in F. I would never use this. Never in a million years would I use that. I could see how some people would find this ship cool, but I'm just not a fan. I'm gonna put this in D tier. My God, there's so many ships to go through, and then we have to go through the ball icons too, dude. I think we got another D tier here. I wouldn't use this ship. It looks like a sword out of like Castle Crashers or something. You might expect me to like absolutely hate this one, but I actually like I don't know. It's not that bad, so I'll put this in D tier as well. This one's all right. I think I'll put this one. I think that's a C tier. I think that's reasonable. I do like this one. This one's a pretty cool one. I was debating of putting this in B, but I think this is actually a really cool ship that I think I'm actually gonna put in A. What is that? All right, that's really weird looking. I wouldn't call it ugly because I think it looks cool with that like kind of three-dimensional kind of look to it. And because of that, I think I'll give it a C. It's not terrible, but I like it. You already know I'm giving this an F. There's no denying that. This one's I don't know. It's kind of, it's very simplistic. I don't mind it. I don't hate it. We'll give this one a C tier. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised. I really thought there would be a lot more that I actually really like. But so far, like this next one, not feeling these. This one's a little cool though, so I will put it in B tier. I don't like this one. D tier. This one's all right. It's a little boring. I guess I'll put this in C tier. Okay, what is that? What is it even trying to be? I'm really confused what I'm looking at. Like, is this like a sword with a thing on it, or is this like a random helicopter with a C on it? Let's add this one to the F tier. Okay, this one is dope. I'm a huge fan of gradient icons. I love the ghost look to this one too. All right, here's my logic. I think I like this one more than the three that are in A, so I think I'm gonna put it in S. Don't have one in SS yet, so we'll see how long it takes for me to get one in there. This next one's pretty cool. I don't know, it's not anything special, so I'll put it in B tier. This would be a sick ship. It's just feel like it looks too fat. I'm not really sold. I'll put it in C tier though. This one's cool. I like this one, I guess. I'll put this one in A actually. I think this is a really nice ship. This one, however, I think is another S tier though. The axolotl is so sick and I love the shading on it. Moving on. Again, this is trying to be a banana. I like the shading, but I'm putting that in F. We have a bomb ship here. I don't mind this one. I think I'll just put this one in C tier. This ship, however, is really cool. I think we have another S tier in here. Here's another ship that I like. I think we'll put this one in A tier. There's been a lot of sword type ships, and I think this is probably one of the better ones, so I think I'll put it in B tier. Trying to get through these quick because there's still a lot more to go. Okay. All right. If I say I like this one, am I considered a furry? Dude, I really don't want to say it. All right, this is going in S. I don't care. This is going in S tier. Make fun of me all you want. I don't care. I'm just being honest. I would have ranked this one super high, but I don't know. It feel like it looked really goofy with it like flying around. Also, there is like zero shading on this thing, so because of that, I think I'm just gonna put it in B tier. Definitely one of the more unique ships though, 100%. This one's a little weird to look at. I'm gonna put this in D tier. I like this one. I'll put it in B tier. I think it looks nice. Ooh, okay. All right. Now, is this gonna go in S tier or A? It's definitely a take on the, I think it's called the Ghost ship, which a lot of people use. I feel like most people would put this in S, and because of that, I'm gonna just put it in S. Here we go. Another S tier to add to the pile. All right, what is that? I have no idea what I'm looking at. This thing is going in F tier. Trash. This one is super dope. I'm not a huge fan of like the shark icons. Like I don't look at sharks and be like, yo, that is so dope. I'll still put it in A though. I think it's a really nice icon. This one has a bit of a weird shape, but it's all right. I'll put it in, I don't know, C tier. Okay, this one is dope. Oh my God, look at this one. I'm being straight up. I think this one might be an SS. I don't know because I have to think about it like me actually using it. All right, you know what? I think I'm gonna give in. I'm going to give this our first SS. There you go, dog. There we go. First SS. All right, let's move on. We got this one. This one's pretty sick. I'm gonna put this in A. It's definitely really cool, but I don't know if I consider it S material. I don't know about that. I'm like 99% sure this is a Terraria reference. Other than that, I don't know. I'm C tier, I guess. It's cool. It's unique. Actually, no. What am I talking about? B tier. I'll put this in B tier. This one's kind of clean. I'll put this in B tier. I don't mind it. This one's okay. I'll put it in C tier. I don't really care about this one. This one is weird to look at. D tier. We got the portal gun ship. This is awesome. I love the coloration on this, actually. This is really cool. I don't think I would ever use it. And because of that, I was gonna put it in S, but I think I'll put it in A. All right, this one's just lazy. It's just like the normal ship, but like inflated. Down to F tier you go. This just looks like the original ship, but it feels like a battle ram. Either C or D tier. I don't know about this one. I really don't care about the ship. Let's do D tier. All right, this ship is really clean looking, but I feel like it's a little big. I'll still put it in A. I really like this ship. I think that looks really nice. This one's pretty neat too. I definitely have a thing for like the tech kind of ships. This one's all right. I'll put it in B tier, I guess. All right, we're like halfway now. Oh my God, there's still so many left. This one's weird. I like the design though. C tier. All right, we got the Chomp Omp. Is that what? Nah, there's no way. Mario, oh, Chain Chomp. That's what it is. I said Chomp Omp. Oh my God. I still think it looks kind of bad. I'm gonna put it in D tier. It's not a very flyable ship in my opinion. I feel like there's too much going on in this one, but I don't mind it. I'll put it in B tier. This one's really clean. I feel like it would be really nice to fly with this one. I'll put it in A actually. The design on this one is pretty cool. I like it. I'll put it in B tier. I love how this one looks, but I think I'm gonna put it in A instead of S because I'm not a huge fan of how big the front of it is. That's a fat ship. You're going in D. That's a really weird design, but I appreciate the detail. Let's put that in C tier. I know I seem really picky, but I think I'd put this one in S if it weren't for the wheels. So I think I'm gonna put it at an A. This design is just so clean, but I don't know. The wheels kind of take a little bit away from me. This one is an S tier, all right? Everybody knows that if you played in like 2.0 and like 1.9 and even like early 2.1, if you wanted to look cool, you would use the original shark ship. And this one does it really nicely. Yeah, this one is so clean. I love how it looks. Yeah, that is definitely deserving of an S tier right there. I wouldn't say this one's clean, but I don't hate it. I'll put it in B tier. This one looks really nice. I'll put this in A tier. Not S tier worthy, but I still like it a lot. Okay, there's just too much happening with this ship. This would be a super high ship for me, but there's just like, why do you need that many lines? This is like every core level ever in GD. I'm gonna put it in B tier because it has a lot of potential. There's too much going on. This one's all right. The gun's a nice detail. I'll put it in B. This one's kind of lame. I'm gonna put it in D tier. Earlier, I did say I don't like a lot of stuff at the front of the ship, but this one I think does it really nicely. I'm not a huge fan of this one, but I really like the star kind of looking thing, so I'm gonna put it in A. This one looks really really good. I don't know if it would be that great to fly with, though. You know what? I'll put this one in S. It's really close to being an A, but I think this deserves an S with how good it looks. This one looks very, very lame, I guess. D tier. I like this one. I don't know if it's A tier worthy. I'll put it in B tier, but it's pretty close to A. I feel like this looks familiar. I feel like it's from something that I should know. But anyway, I think this one's unique, but I'm not a huge fan of it, so I'll just put it in B tier. This one's really sick. I think this is super cool looking. I'm gonna put this one in A tier. I was debating actually putting it in S, but I don't know. I think it's good in A. Wherever I put the AK ship, I'm just putting it in that tier. This one looks like an attempt at making an origami ship, but they just like midway decided to make it like like a tech ship. It kind of confuses me, so I'm gonna put it in D. Okay, this one is really cool looking. I'm a huge fan of this one, but I think, oh dude, it's gonna sound so nitpicky. If the blade was thinner, I'd totally put it in S, but I think I'm gonna put it in A. This one's cool. It's clean. I'll put it in B tier. It's clean, but I don't like the shape. C tier. Same with this one, but I think it's a little less clean. I'm gonna put it in D tier. How do I feel about this one? It's definitely an interesting ship. I'll put it like that. Yeah. You know what? I'll put it in A tier. Why not? My god, dude, we are getting so close to finishing the ships. Look how many are already here, and we still have like a few rows left. I like the details on this one, but I'm not a huge fan. I'll put it in C tier. This looks clean, but it's another boring like sword ship. Again, I'll put it in C tier. This one I think looks kind of dumber, so I'm gonna put this one in D. This one's pretty detailed and unique. I like how it looks. I'll put it in A. This whole list is actually a lot more balanced than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was just gonna be like an overflowing amount of B, but actually A through D is pretty even, I would say. This one is really clean. This is pretty close to S tier, but I'm gonna put it in A. This one's pretty cool. I'll put it in B tier. I'm actually a really big fan of the shape and how this one looks. I'm gonna put it in an A. Okay, this one is definitely S. I think this looks really cool. All right, there's definitely like an unintended bias towards animals in my top like tiers. I do like the look of a lot of like clean tech ships and icons. I just haven't seen a lot in the new ships, so that's why all these are like animals, I guess. This one looks really cool. I'm gonna put it in A. This one's simple. I think it's a little too simple though. I'll put it in C tier. I'd pretty much say the same exact thing about this icon too. I'll put it in C tier. This is an F tier. No way I would ever use this ship. This one is shaped so weirdly, and I don't even like the design on this. I'm gonna put it in F. Actually, no, I'll be nice. I'll put it in D. I would put this in F, but it actually does kind of look a little bit clean, so I'll put it in D. Okay. This is a fat no. Other than that, I think this part looks kind of detailed nicely. It is so close to going in F, but I'm gonna put it in D. All right, well, you already know where this is going. This is going in F. I don't know what this is. Why are we on such a bad spree right now? This looks like one of those like water fountains you see in like a doctor's office or something. This is an F. I don't like this ship. This looks really weird. Okay, this one is just like the last ship, but if it had like an upgrade. All right, I guess I'll put this one in like D tier since it's the last one, but it's like 2.0. Hey, we got the subwoofer ship. Okay, this one's actually cool. The shapes are really nice, and I like the gradient. I'll put it in A tier. Despite how weird this ship looks, I actually do not hate it. I think I'm gonna put it in C tier though. Not much higher. Oh, guys, we are almost done. We are so close. The rest of these ships, I'm just gonna like go through them like super fast. Here we go. Ready? This one is D tier. I don't actually mind this one. I'm gonna put it in B tier. This one's in D tier. It's very close to F though. This one's in F tier. I know there's a whole set, but like, dude, it's only good if they're gonna wear the whole set. C tier. I like the shading. B tier. I don't really have anything to say about this one. I'll also put this one in B tier. I think it looks nice. C tier. This is just weird looking. All right, we got bullet bill. Still kind of clean. I'll put in C tier. This one's very simple, but I like it. I'll actually put this in B tier. What is that? What is that thing? F tier. I hate this. I don't like this. That makes me uncomfortable to look at. D tier. I think this actually looks pretty clean, but I feel like I've already seen so many knives. The secondary color is literally not used in this at all. I'm gonna put it in D tier. This one looks like a slightly better version of that one early Rob Top ship. I'm gonna put it in C tier. And last but not least, we got one more, and it is this one. I guess we will put this in, I don't know. What do I feel about this one? I think that we are going to put the final ship in C tier. 117 ships later, we have our full tier list. I'm gonna keep this up on screen for a little bit and just kind of talk about them. There's a lot of really middle tier ships that I'm not the biggest fan of, and there's definitely not a lot of ships that I'm not like, you know, I'm not huge on, considering there's only 8 in S tier and 1 in SS. I just really like my current ship, I guess, and there's not really much that could top it. If you want to take a minute just to look through my list real quick, pause the video because I think we're going to start moving on to the ball icon tier list next. Here we go. I believe this is the first one that we're gonna rank. And by the way, I did completely clear my entire tier list just to start like fresh over. Okay, so let's roll right into this. This one is first. I think we'll start this one off in the B B tier. I'm gonna take a risk and I'm gonna do one ball instead of like 2 rows of the shifts we did. This one's really cool. It's very unique. I wouldn't use it. I think I'm still gonna give it a B though, because it's definitely a really cool design. This one is kind of similar to the last one, but I feel like this one's a little more like less interesting. I'm not feeling this one. I'll put it in a C tier. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first F tier. This actually might look pretty cool as it's like rolling, but like nah. This is a trash ball. I do not like that one. This one's cool, but I think it's a little bit bland, so I think I'll just put it in C tier. This one looks cool. It doesn't really look like a ball, though. I'll put it in B because I think I like it a little bit, but it's, you know, it's all right. All right, now this one is really cool. I actually like this one a lot. Honestly, I think I might put this one in S tier. I think we got our first S tier right here. I don't know how to feel about this one. It's a little, like, bland, but at the same time, it is kind of cool. I'll put this one in C tier. How about that? I don't know. It's just kind of like a whatever kind of ball. This one is literally like a slightly better version. I'll put it in B tier, I guess, because of that. This one's cool. It's really simple, but I think it actually looks really, really nice. I think it'll be really cool as it rolls. I think I'll put this one in B tier as well. It's close to A, but it's just too simple for it to be an A. Not a fan of this one at all. I'm going to put it in D tier. Not quite an F tier, but it's very, very close. Another very simple ball that I think looks pretty nice. I'll put it in C tier. I think I'm going to put this ball in S. I think that looks really cool. We got 2 S's, but no A's. I like the 3-dimensional stuff, but it's really not that special to me. I'll put it in C tier. I'm not gonna lie. I think this one could look really nice. I think I'll put this in A tier. It's not quite S, but I think this deserves A tier. For this one, I definitely wouldn't use this, but I do like it still. I'll put it in B tier. I like it, but it's just not for me. This one just does not look good in my opinion. This will go down straight into the D tier. This one's cool looking, but I feel like there's so many other better ones. I'll just put in C tier. All right, now I would never use this, but I think this is, I like this a lot. This is probably going to be like one of the most memorable ones you could pick out of all of these, you know? Because of that, I'll put it in A. I'll put it in A, even though I probably will never think about using it. You look at it and it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. It's like a little cube inside of a bubble. It's a ball. Our next one, feeling D tier for this one. I'm not a fan of this one. All right, we got the eyeball. It has an eye, but other than that, it's pretty boring, so I'll put it in C tier. This one's like sort of all right. I don't really know. It definitely feels like an earlier style kind of ball. I'll put it in C because it's a little bit boring and I don't know. I feel like that wouldn't look very good. Our next one, I think this would look cool in some icon sets, but not for me. Honestly though, I think I'm gonna put it at a B because I feel like you can make this look really good. Okay, now, all right, here we go. This is 100% deserving an SS. This design is so clean. Look at it. It's so good. Here's our first SS ball. Oh my, dude, I love it. I genuinely may use this as when the update comes out, if it ever does come out. This ball looks so clean, dude. Oh my God. I may genuinely use that. I'm so serious. Okay, now Stark opposite. Here we go. D tier. I hate this. I hate that look. Dog looks like he is on to something. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the, what's that level? Ultra Violence? Is that the Ultra Violence boss? This actually might be. That's so funny. Doesn't change the fact that I hate him and he's in the D tier. Whatever. Moving on. I like what it's going for, but not for me. C tier. Kind of do like this ball a little bit, actually. Not a lot. I'm gonna put it in B, but like, that's kind of funny. And now we have this one. I don't know. They're literally like the same exact thing. Except I actually like the other one a little bit better, so I'm gonna put it in C tier. Okay, so we got the thinking emoji. I kind of like how the hands are the spikes, the corners. I do actually kind of like that. I'll put it at B tier. I think that's a nice area to put it. This one's going in C tier. This guy's going in the D tier. I don't like his face. His face is dumb. I like the shading on this. I don't like the face ones, but I like the shading on it, so I'll put it in C. Not a fan, but I still think it's all right. I'll put it in C tier. This one looks really clean. It kind of looks like a take on one of the original Drop Top like 2.0 ball icons. I don't think it's as good, so I'll give it a B tier, but I think it looks pretty clean. This one would be so much better if the colors were different. Like, I feel like it all just looks like my primary color, which, I mean, I guess isn't a bad thing. But for me personally, I really like when there's a lot of, like, differing colors and, you know, gradients and a lot of, like, contrast stuff. So this isn't really selling it for me. I'll put it in C tier. Oh my God, we literally have space for one ball, dude. Come on. I don't know why I did this. No way. Oh my God, it's the same guy. Oh, dude, you're going in D tier again. Bro was going right next to himself. This one's pretty bland. I'm not into it. I'm gonna put this in D tier, actually. This one looks sick. I think I'm gonna put this one in A. I love the design of the eye, and everything outside it looks like okay, but I think it's a really solid one. Not a huge fan of this one. I'm gonna put it in C tier. Oh, yeah. I kind of forgot about this. Oh my god. Okay, well, I guess I gotta move all the balls to be like this. Oh my god, dude, there's gonna be... Oh, I didn't want to do this. I'll do something like this and just stagger them. I'll be right back, guys. Hold up. All right, this is my last one. This should give me a lot more space, thank god. If I have to do the same thing for the B tier, I'll do it, but dude, I don't want to do that right now if I don't have to. Let's move on to this one. I think this design is awesome. I'm gonna put this one in A. This looks really sick. This one's kind of cool. I like the shading, of course, because I'm a shading person. Like, with a really clean icon set, this could be a really nice one to have. On its own, I don't know. I'll put it in B tier because I feel really mixed about it. This one's okay. I'll put it in C tier. It's a very mid-tier kind of ball, I guess. Okay, this one just kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. This one's going in D tier. Honestly, same exact idea for this one. This one's also going in D tier. Round 3, here we go. D tier. Again, Jesus. This one's like a combined version of all the previous 3, but like slightly better. So I'll put it in C tier for that. I feel like rolling around, this would look really, really cool. So I'll put this in B tier. I actually want to try that out. This one is really sick. I don't really like the thinner ones, but this one does look really nice. I think I'll actually put this one in A. It's a really nice design. Honestly, I'm debating F tier. No, it's got personality. I'm doing D. This one could be cool if the entire thing wasn't my primary color. So because of that, I'm gonna do C tier. The shape of it and design is actually really cool. It's just the entire thing is blue. This kind of sucks, but I think it would look cool as it was rolling, so I'll put it in C. Pretty much 2 rows in total left. Yeah, we got this. Come on, let's finish this up. It's a little boring, but it's definitely pretty clean. I'll put this one in B tier. This looks really similar to the cube that like EVW uses. It's all right. It's not bad. I think I'm actually gonna put this one in B tier too. And because of that, we have one more B tier ball left because I'm stupid. Oh, dude, I love that design. Okay, I'm gonna put this in S. I don't think it's quite SS, but I definitely think it's good enough for S. On the other hand, here we go. F tier. This is just a lazy design. Nah, just not for me. I don't know how to feel about this one. This one makes me uncomfortable for some reason when I look at it. Into D tier you go. This one's actually really cool looking, and I'm gonna hate myself, but I'm putting this in B tier, which means I have to rearrange every single one of the balls in the B tier now. All right, here we go again. All right, now let's place in the new one. That took so long. I'm just gonna speed run the rest of these and let's get this done. This one, I'll do D tier. I'm not a fan of it. I don't mind this one. I'll put it in C tier. I really appreciate the design of this one. I think I'm gonna put it in A. It's not quite S though. I'll put this one in B tier because it's unique and there's not really much like it. This one is very clean looking. I'll put it in B tier though. As you all know, this is going in F tier. This is going in C tier. Not really a fan, obviously. This one looks incredible. I think this is going in S, actually. We'll put this in B tier. It's kind of like a Rubik's Cube, but it's all right, I guess. This will go in C tier. Nothing really interesting to this one. This one's going in a fat D tier. This is mad boring. I'll put this in B tier because I think this could look actually really nice when rolling. This is going in the C tier because I feel really mixed about it. And I think we're not going to end on a banger because this is another C tier, I think. Okay, and with that, we have ended the tier list for all the ball icons. I really thought there was going to be a lot more that I was going to like, but turns out I guess not. I'm not really as picky when it comes to the ball icons, but I guess this really proved me otherwise. Although this one, dude, I may be using that when the update comes out. I'm so serious. That one looks so good. And with that, I think we're gonna wrap up the video. I just wanted to do this because it seems like my 2.2 videos get a lot of support, and I figured, you know, we can just look at the icons because I've always wanted to do that myself and never have gotten around to doing it. Definitely show me some support if you do want this kind of video again. And I can still make a number of videos too because, you know, we got like the UFO all the way to the new swing copter. And that's really it. All right, I think we're gonna wrap up this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.